Okay, let's get right into it. While we've all been distracted by a million other things, a handful of very powerful players have been quietly cornering the market on the most essential resource on Earth, our water. A while back, a Nestle executive said this, and it wasn't just some controversial slip-up. It was more like a roadmap. It signaled a massive, fundamental shift in how water is viewed, paving the way for it to be controlled. So how in the world does this happen? Well, it all starts with a single, powerful idea: transforming a shared, essential resource into a tradable financial asset. And that's really the heart of it. While public attention was focused elsewhere, a very select group began systematically buying up the rights to rivers, lakes, and all the water underneath our feet. And this, right here, frames the whole conflict perfectly. On one side, you have the view that water is a public good, something that should be managed for everyone. But on the other, it's a private commodity, something to be traded for maximum profit. All right, so who are the key players in this massive shift? Let's take a look at who now gets to decide who drinks, who pays, and who profits. Nestle was really a pioneer here. With brands like San Pellegrino, Perrier, and Pure Life, they absolutely perfected the model of paying pennies to take local water and then selling it back to the world. And of course, Coca-Cola is running a very similar playbook. Their whole empire, which includes Dasani and Smartwater, is built on the exact same idea: draining local water sources for their global products. It didn't take long for Wall Street to notice. JP Morgan began treating water rights not as a utility, but as a hot new investment, literally betting that scarcity will one day make water even more valuable than oil. And you don't even have to buy the water directly. As America's largest private owner of farmland, Bill Gates also controls the huge aquifers that lie right underneath it. The strategy is so simple: own the land, you own the water. But then, when you zoom all the way out, you see Vanguard and BlackRock. They're at the very top of the pyramid. They don't just own a piece of the puzzle, they hold shares in pretty much all of these companies. They effectively own the entire system. So how does this all translate into profit? It's all based on a really simple but incredibly powerful playbook. And this quote says it all. For these players, scarcity isn't a problem that needs to be solved. It's the very thing that makes the asset more valuable. It's the business model. The playbook is pretty straightforward. First, you get your hands on local water rights for next to nothing. Second, you control that supply. And third, you bottle it up, slap a brand on it, and sell it on the global market for an insane profit. But what's the real cost of all this? And who is the one ultimately paying that price? Now, to be really clear, this isn't some hidden plot.